Hi everybody and welcome to today's video. It's Dawn here, and IMBOLC is the festival that's coming up. It starts on sundown on February the 1st and ends at sundown February the 2nd. So today I want to help you to celebrate, to appreciate and to mark this time of year. Now, I'm not going to go into the history and the associations of IMBOLC. I've already done a video on that, which I will link at the end. If you want to do a deeper dive about the meaning behind this time of the year. Now, IMBOLC traditionally celebrates the pagan Celtic goddess Brigid, who is the goddess of inspiration and creativity and healing and smithcraft and poetry. And it really is a time to reaffirm life and start thinking about the coming spring. So with the coming spring in mind, I want to focus today's video on how to undertake a spiritual cleanse of your home using a powerful IMBOLC simmer recipe. So what is a simmer, I hear you ask? Well, it really is a combination of herbs and spices that you simmer in water. And when it's heated, the magical infusion drifts around the home and the space, clearing out any stale and stuck energy that's built up over the winter time. It's a really effective process and it smells wonderful. So if you're intrigued, maybe even a little bit excited, come and join me as we create our simmer. So as this is a purification simmer, I've collected a wonderful range of herbs and spices that are going to help me in this work. So I'm going to show you all of the ingredients. I'm going to show you the steps that I took to make a simmer. So we're going to make our simmer now, and I have all of my ingredients here. So I've got some rosemary, some fresh rosemary, and it smells delicious. I've got some cinnamon. I've got some star anise. I just love the smell of it in a simmer. I've got some rose petals. I've got some coltsfoot. Some bay leaves, I've got some basil, and I've got some orange peel. Now the coltsfoot and the rose petals came out of my my herb box from Holy Santo. There will be a video coming out on the 20 herbs that are included in the box. I used the coltsfoot and the red rose petals out of this box. So it's important, whatever you are doing magically, that everything is cleared and blessed. So all of these ingredients, including my stirring spoon, including the pot, the water, everything, I set the intention and I clear and I bless each and every one, because intention in this work is so important. We've got to hold what we're hoping to achieve by our magical working. So as I said earlier, this simmer is all about IMBOLC and how to clear and purify the space as we're starting to take a peek into spring. So that's the intention that I'm setting, and all of these ingredients have those properties, and a couple of them are very connected to IMBOLC. So rose petals, coltsfoot, that's a flower that does emerge early February. So that's a particular IMBOLC herb. Basil is always associated with IMBOLC as well. So I've incorporated things for the season, but also things that I know are highly purifying and highly protective. So these are the components that I've assembled. So I've also got in there some Himalayan salt. Salt is a really good purifier. So we're going to start by popping that into our dish. So we're going to start by combining our ingredients. So I'm going to put the Himalayan salt in first and give that a little stir. And then I'm going to add the bay leaves. Now I'm going to chop them up a little bit. And remember, while we're doing this, we're setting our intention. Purification and clearing. So you might even want to choose a mantra. It might be, I bless this house, I purify this home from any stale, stuck energy, and ask the universe to recycle. It's whatever it is that you want to say as you are creating this. Then I'm going to pop the rose petals in, and again just going to give them a nice intention setting mix with my hand. I'm going to put some basil in, giving it a little trim. Again, I wish I had smell-o-vision because it does smell absolutely beautiful. I'm going to pop in the Coltsfoot. Give that a little stir with my hand. And next is the rosemary. Remember, all of these are just amazing at clearing space and purifying it. That's a big one, can't cut that. So give that a little stir as well. I'm going to put the star anise in, stir that up. The cinnamon, give that a little stir around, and then finally we've got the orange peel of a freshly peeled orange that I will have for my lunch, thinking about the intention. So there we have it. Our ingredients are ready to go into the pot. So as you can see, the water is definitely simmering. I'm just going to turn that down because we don't want it to boil away too quickly. And then what I'm going to do is to add the ingredients to the simmer. Again, you're going to hold your intention as you do that. Make sure it's all out. And then I'm going to give it a stir. Now, one of the things that I use in my magical practice is that a counterclockwise stir takes any negativity, any stale, stuck energy out. So as this is a purification ritual, what I want to do is to stir it in a counterclockwise way. And as I'm doing it, I'm setting the intention. I'm letting the universe know that I want the space to be purified with this wonderful herb and intention fused steam. And then you're going to leave it to fill and permeate the space. And every now and again you'll want to go in and just agitate the ingredients again with this wonderful counterclockwise spin. So that's all there is to it. So there you have it. That is how you do a simmer. Mine is simmering away, and I have to say that the smell is just the most amazing thing that's floating around the house. And once your simmer is done, where you can strain the ingredients, the lumpy bits out, so they're all of the earth, so you can pop them back into the earth, you can compost them. And the water, well, I give that back to the earth and I pour it away in my garden, and I sit in gratitude and appreciation for the transmutation of the energy in my space. It is probably a little known way to cleanse your space, but one of my firm favorites. I absolutely adore it. So as I'm preparing for IMBOLC, my IMBOLC festivities tomorrow, I can be quite sure that my space is clear and prepared for that, and also ready to welcome in the spring. So IMBOLC blessings to you. I hope you've enjoyed the video. So I will post the deeper dive video on IMBOLC here, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Ta-ta for now.